Welcome. Today we have a ranked 1v1 on Arabia. In the blue you have the Lou Dog, or the Loud OG, not sure. And in the red is myself, Noveski. So today I'm playing as the Poles, and my opponent is playing as the Vikings, which we all know is a very strong civ. But currently the Poles are a pretty strong civ as well. Some things the Poles have is they have the folkwork, which is replaces a house and a mill, and you get a little farming bonus. You get 10% back from whatever farms you put down next to it. Make sure you build the farms after you build the folkwork though. Another thing is the Poles get a bonus when they're mining stone. They also get some gold. So that's something important to keep in mind. So I decided I wanted to go for a little bit of a tower rush. It doesn't pan out exactly how I wanted it to, and sets me back a little bit with the collecting a lot of stone and not being able to really do what I wanted to do with the towers. However, it plays out pretty interestingly. There's a time where things go back and forth for a little while, and I think you'll enjoy the game. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit until we get a little bit more into the bread and butter of what we're trying to see. Pretty standard play so far. Doing some scouting. Here's Blue's line of sight. Here's my line of sight. I'm currently looking for my opponent. So he's luring his boar. Oh, and just so you guys know, we're about 1,000 ELO on DE. So we're not pros, but we're not completely noobs. Maybe like a semi-noob, if you know what I mean. Alright, come on. Oh yeah, so around here, yeah, I spotted his boar, and I was thinking about trying to maybe lame it or something with a Vil. Too late though, he got it. However, it already started sending Vils forward, and I'm going to do a little bit of a tower rush. Normally when you do a tower rush you tend to send more Vils forward. This is kind of a slow tower rush. It's also going to be a little bit of a lame as I try to... Oh, got some hits on my scout. As I try to deny his stone resources as well, because if you can deny his stone and build your own towers, then it kind of prevents him from being able to return build towers to fight back. So that's kind of what I was doing here. He's still doing, he's got 4 on wood here, 2 on wood there, still collecting boar, got a couple of his cows left, got some on berries. I think I've collected both of my boar, yeah, I'm on berries. That's the folkwork I was telling you about. It provides 5 population, like a house, but it's also a mill, and it's just aesthetically pleasing because it takes up 3x3. So the farms fit around it much easier. I think I get, yeah, so he's about to kill my scout. And I'm about to kill his scout. Unfortunately, I don't think it, oh wait, there we go. He says 11 laugh. And I responded. So now I'm putting 5 on stone here. He says 1 for 1, I guess. I said yes. So far I've denied this stone. I'm about to deny this stone, which really only leaves him this back stone, And yeah, he doesn't know about it. So he has no idea of where his stone is at right now. Got a little Vil fight going on here. Look at that micro. I decided to run away. Oh, another thing about poles is if you can run away, you gain back health. So it's a good civ for tower rushing because of stone gold bonus, but then also just the fact that your villagers are going to regain health. Like he went from 29, he's already up to 33. Like that's pretty strong. So we're both in feudal now, and I'm going to try and deny his wood lines real quick with some towers. Getting a couple of farms out there, chopping some straggler trees, you know, because that's what we do. And here we go. Here's the first tower. So let's see. Can he see that? No, he cannot. I love it. Like I said, normally you would use more villagers to tower rush. But another thing is when you use a lot of villagers to tower rush, if you don't get the intended results, then you could be pretty far behind. So by kind of doing this half-hearted tower rush, I guess I'm trying to delay him some, you know, harassing those villagers. But I also don't want to put myself really far behind. And we're equal-wise, we're pretty close. He's got 25. I've got 25 now. So yeah. And he just moves over to this wood line. But you know, it kind of makes it a little less efficient. Get some farms out. I hope you build a lumber camp. Don't just be walking all the way over here to chop trees. Oh. Pay attention to your vills, because they will do stuff like this. Crazy. Anyway, back to here. Still annoying here. So he built a counter tower here, which was smart. But once again, he only has 75 stone now. He doesn't have any other stone. I probably should have built this a little bit more because he decides he's going to fight. Oh man, I wish I'd seen that sooner. That's unfortunate. I did get the tower up, but unless you can protect the foundations of the tower, it's one of those things where those can easily rush it down, unfortunately. So I have to abandon that. Like I said, it's kind of a half-hearted tower attempt. It provided some annoyance, but it didn't do exactly what I wanted it to. And I have quite a few on stone still. Kind of having to take a little bit of a different route. Let's see, that is... Oh, I got housed. Oof, that looks terrible. Idle eco time, though. Yeah, we're pretty much the same, 4% and 4.2%. No, we're not 3.9, yeah, so pretty close. I guess he got some kills in, oh, okay, so he killed one and I killed four. I don't even remember when I killed those vills. Must have been maybe from the towers, I don't know. I'm still learning as a host or as a caster, so I apologize if I'm missing kills. So yeah, these vills are going to run back. I'm getting another tower up. I don't like doing defensive towers, but something that I'm not used to is I'm not used to people, ever since the Arabia update, people have been building these massive armies, and that's not normally what we used to do. We used to just kind of wall up a little bit and try and get to the next age. And people build massive feudal armies, and I'm not used to that. So I'm kind of having to adjust my gameplay a little bit. In this case, I decided I already have the stone when I built some towers. You know what I mean? Especially because he has archers. Unfortunately, this tower ranges my tower, so it's kind of waste. I mean, it's still keeping him off this wood line, but it kind of sucks that it's not doing more. So he's mostly walled up now, and this is pretty dangerous, the fact that I could probably, delete this and slip in here if I wanted to. But, okay. He's mostly walled up. Still, the stone is denied, so he's on gold here. And got some more archers coming out. So he currently has 6 archers and 32 vills. I have 36 villagers and no military right now, which is probably not optimal. However, I'm already thinking, you know, what do I need to be getting ready to go to the next age? And he's thinking, let me attack. So, there we go. Good job. Building another lumber camp. Try and have a second lumber camp. Having this many villagers on one lumber camp is just not optimal. They bump into each other a lot and just kind of slows things down. And here come the archers. So that's only 5 there, but he's got another 5. Yep, there. And they're not really killing anything, but they are definitely annoying.
Grayton, mandatum.
Forcing yet another defensive tower. I did lose one there, unfortunately. Having to leave this wood line, which sucks. I mean, he's not killing a whole lot, but he is forcing some idle time. But there, boom, I'm in castle. And he's still got like 2.5 minutes left to go. Vills are close to being the same, but he has an army, and I don't really have an army right now, so I need to get some military members out there quickly and do something about it. Because I want to clean up these archers before they can get turned into crossbows. Got one. Got a second TC coming out. He's going to be in castle soon. Got a stable up so I can start getting some knights. He is really committing into the archery ranges. Looks like 3, soon to be 4 archery ranges. Vikings have pretty solid archers. They get all the upgrades. He's getting black and arrow. But he hasn't got crossbow or thumb ring yet. So I'm going to use this opportunity to clean up these archers here. Oh. He's shooting my mining camp. Okay, there he goes after some bills. Those archers are dead. It looks like he just decided he's going to fall back. So I've got 2 TCs. Is he going to build another TC? He's still on 1. Looks like he was able to get a little bit of the palisades cleaned up so he can try and get some stone, because that's why he doesn't have another TC. Another reason why walling up your opponent's stone, he's going to either have to spend gold, which he needs for archers, at the market to buy stone so he can expand his eco, or he's going to have to spend the time destroying palisades so he can mine stone to build those TCs. So, you know, it does help slow things down. And I've got enough for almost 2 castles. So, hopefully I drop one soon. I'm trying to remember what happens here. Oh yeah, I do drop one. So, oh, I did this on purpose. Forgive me, guys. I'm sending my archers over here, making sure that he can see me. So he is responding. He thinks I'm coming over here to attack. Got some archers grouped up there, but he's mostly sending over. He's taking these guys off his wood line, and he's sending some spears over here to respond to my quote-unquote attack. Meanwhile, he can't see. Oh, he can see that if he's paying attention, but he can't see that I'm dropping a castle right here, denying this wood line and denying the only stone that he has available to him right now. So, oh yeah, and he looks like he's sending his archers. Yep. Hopefully I pull back soon. Oh, pull back. Pull back. Alright, so lost one knight, but yeah. Pretty soon this castle's gonna be, yep, 2. Oh, I got 2 of them. I'm gonna have to get the next archer upgrade to really stop them, but he still pulls them back even though they're not dead. So, I feel like that was a pretty strategic castle. I thought about dropping it here to try and control this stone. The fact that he has all these archer ranges here, I don't want to have to commit to that and losing a bunch of my villagers. And looks like this tower is going to finally go down now that he's got a mangonel out. And look, he's got another TC coming up. But it's not in a great spot, really. I mean, this wood line is mostly chopped. There's nothing else near it. I mean, maybe right here. So you could have accessed some stone, access another wood line. I don't know if he knows about it. No, he still doesn't know about that. Okay. So I got another TC coming up here. Got a 4 tile of gold. Currently I got 59 bills to his 41. So that's pretty decent eco lead. Once again, he has 1,400 food. But when you only have 1 TC that you can produce vills out of, because you didn't have stone, it puts you back. Personally, I would have abused the market and tried to get more stone out quicker. But, you know, not everybody remembers to use the market right away. Or sometimes they don't even have a market. Does he have a market? I don't know if he has a market. Yeah, he doesn't have a market. So he couldn't even use the market if he wanted to. He would have to have built a market. So yeah, now he has access to his stone there. But, you know, we're 33.5 minutes in. You know? That was a quick response from him to prevent these knights getting in. I think I was just, yeah, I knew he had a pretty decent amount of archers, 23. And I'm just trying to keep him busy at home, keep his attention here, so that he's not harassing my eco. Because currently my eco is kind of exposed and open, and you're going to see later I get pushed a little bit on it. And look at that. Abandoned that wood line, walled behind it, abandoned that stone. So I feel like that tower, our castle, did a pretty good job doing what it was intended to do. Still only on 2 TCs. Really does. You have to get out there. You have to explore the map. We'll see what he sees. Yeah, he doesn't see that much other than me and him. And you have to find resources and start banking on them. So he's going to send us forward mangonel here soon. It's going to put some pressure on me. So I really should have started producing some military here. I know I should have. I should have had more. 70 villagers and only 5 knights and 1 priest, whenever I have 1,500, almost 1,600 food in the bank and gold, I regret it. I really regret it, because I think it's pretty obvious that I'm in the lead right now. I'm even going to hit Imp first, but here I am being pushed by a Maga now and 27 crossbowmen, and I don't have military to respond because I didn't build anything. That was poor planning. It was my first game of the day, I think, or maybe the second one. So we'll attribute to a little bit of rust. But yeah, that's really poor planning. So I try to respond with a castle here. Unfortunately, he spots it. And this is going to be a doubt castle. I'm not going to be able to get it up. Talk about a 34% constructed, and it's a waste. It's a waste. Sad. So this is the chance where he's only 700 points behind me. He's just denied a castle. He's going to be an imp soon. He is behind in vills, but I mean, he's got a lot more military out there. 37 crossbow, 3 pikes. Like, this is his chance for an upset. Looks like he's still only on 2 TCs. And we're both in Imperial Age. So I decided I'm going to build a castle back here. I don't like the placement as much, but I kind of wanted to arrange this wood line, protect all of this, and possibly a little bit of the gold here. It's kind of a panic castle, I'll admit it. He's increasing his pike numbers a little bit. Got 5 pikes, 37 crossbow. Arbalest is on its way in. And now they're Arbalest. Oh, these things are deadly. Viking Arbalests are strong. They really are. And there goes my stable. So I'm a little worried right now. He's 100 points below me, give or take. And I'm deciding I'm going to go into one of the Poles' unique units, the Winged Hussar. So I'm dropping some stables back here. Thought I was walled off here. Actually, am wide open over here. Yeah. Whoops. So always check that. And look at that. Dropping a castle on my face while pressuring me with a Maganel from the hill and 37 Arbalests. I mean, good job. This is good. And I still have 5 knights. He's even got troops being produced, and I don't have anything yet. I don't know what I was thinking, but these Maganels will go down. Having to retreat though. There goes a knight. Another one. Another one. But yeah, he's doing a good job. Castle denied. Oh, excuse me, that was my troops. I guess that was. A TC wrecked. I'm off gold here. I'm going to pull back farms here. Now, if he had known to push in here, which I don't know why he didn't try. Like, there is nothing really protecting all of this. So he could have probably ended the game right here. But he doesn't. He's content to sit back here. He's got a castle on the hill. He's got a Trev out. Okay, so we got a 3rd TC up. Can he see that stone yet? He's still, oh my gosh. Right on the edge. He's doing a good job. I mean, putting some pressure. But this castle will go down. Look at that. So I'm trying to get another castle up over here. This is why you don't ring your town bell. Because you ring your town bell and everybody goes and gets in garrison. But the Winged Hussars have arrived. Fantastic song. They don't have the last attack upgrade, and they don't have the trample damage, but they're still doing an okay job. They're delaying, they're cleaning up some of these arbs. They don't cost me any gold, which is another thing. I realize what's going on over here. I lose this TC, but I get this castle up. And here come the Winged Hussars again. Oh. Try to get a conversion. The trebs will go down. I drop another castle. And it's starting to come together. It really is. We're still close in score, but that Arbalest army is decimated. He's got a couple pikes over here, a couple annoying capped rams, which will go down quickly to those Winged Hussars. And we're going to repair that castle. So here we are. My eco has been greatly impacted, but gonna have a third castle up soon, or a fourth castle up soon, excuse me. Once again, don't ring your town bell, guys. I don't know why I did. That's that freak out moment where you kind of freak out a little bit, and you're thinking, am I about to throw this game? Because it was possible. And we're gonna clean up some bills here. Run away. Aren't these Winged Hussars really just... These guys are beautiful. Like, wow. Just love watching them. He's going to go for a defensive castle. I don't like that. And these guys are pretty tanky units. 100 HP. We're only costing food. I'm going to drop some more stables. I've got 7 there. I'll be dropping some more over here soon. Look at that. Don't ring your town bell. Oh. I'm usually better than that. And it's another doubt castle. Castle denied. By Winged Hussars, nonetheless. Yeah, and I got a truck coming out here. So he's going to tech into Pikes. I don't remember if Vikings get halbs or not. But he's going to get some barracks up here. The problem is these are probably the strongest light cavalry that exists in the game. Especially once I get the trample damage in and the last attack upgrade. These guys are strong. Just now got that gold upgrade. Oh, hurting. But that castle will go down. Castle foundation will go down. So he tries to sneak a couple more rams over here. Get some damage in there. I'm starting to rebuild my eco, get some farms back up. I collected 2 relics so far. I think there's another relic around here. Oh yeah, it's over here. So I will get some more here soon when I realize where it's at. I need to refresh this lumber camp. But these Winged Hussars, really pumping them out. Drop some farms over here. I don't know if he ever knew about that little base. Yeah, he doesn't. Taking out some of the buildings over here. I wonder if he ever built a market the entire time. It does not look like it. So the market was mine to abuse. Oh wait. Wow, right there in front of me. So he did build a market. It just wasn't in his home base. It was a forward market, man. You never know whenever you're gonna need some trade cards on a 1v1. Looks like I am going to get this relic here, and then I'll get this one afterwards. So the score is starting to separate a little bit here. He's got 3 TCs with 64 bills. I've got, I don't remember how many TCs, 4. Or, no, just 2 actually. Yeah, because I lost some. Just 2 TCs. And 97 bills. Getting your bill count up in the first place is really important. But also rebuilding your bills back up after you lose some like this is also important. And I feel like a lot of people, especially around my elo, they forget to rebuild vills if they get raided and lose some. What happens is you have a couple raids and you go from your 100, 105 bills that you should have, and now you're working with like 75. Well, you're not going to be able to maintain a proper economy with that. So he's got 21 Arbs and 31 Pikes, and I've got 28 Hussars. Still probably need some more military, but we're going to fix that. We will fix that. That relic coming in. He really went with those rams. Building a second line of defense here. Some palisades. And I think I finally kind of stabilized my eco a little bit. Starting to get some farm numbers up. Got 46 Winged Hussars and 10 more queued. Getting Bodkin Arrow just so my castle's a little more deadly. Anytime he might come in range of my castles with his like Arbalesters. And he decides, you know what? I want to take back all of this. Screw your castle. I'm gonna go for it with 6 capped rams. And yeah, it's gonna work. Poor little castle. I did get the forget the name of it, the upgrade that gives it additional HP. But the Winged Hussars arrive. Forgive me for that. And here, I mean, Winged Hussars fighting Pikes and doing an okay job. That's not trample damage. It really is. And that additional attack upgrades. So now they have 13 attack, 3 melee armor, and 4 pierce armor. And look at that. I lost the castle, but really cleaning up that military there. His military is almost non-existent. 8 Arbs and 1 Pike. He's queuing up 59 Pikes. I mean, that's usually a pretty appropriate response to light cav. These guys are tanky though. They're tanky and they're strong. And I'm going to try and slip him in here. He had a good foresight though to wall up a little bit. He's adding some extra layers here. Yeah, can't get in. And that guy's gonna go down.
Win.
And here come the Pikes. And at this point, I mean, you look at the score, 11,000, almost 12,000 to 7, almost 8. And you start to feel pretty good about yourself. But it's still not the ideal unit composition that I want to be fighting against. Winged Hussars versus Pikes. That's a lot of food to throw away whenever he's got bonus damage on his side. And I've got the food, so I'm going to start transitioning from Winged Hussars to the other unique unit I'm going to drop another castle, which will be 4 castles up currently. And I'm going to start getting some Obuch, however you say it. And I got the elite upgrade coming in. I've been getting some of the infantry upgrades from the blacksmith as well. And we are going to go infantry. And these guys, I know I've said it before, but they just look cool. Like, just walking around with a big old mallet, or I don't even know what the proper term is for a hammer with a spike on it. That thing is badass. This is a rookie mistake. Like, come on, dude. You've been in Imperial for how long? Yeah, get your farming upgrades. There's the infantry upgrades coming in. Get your farming upgrades. You are going to need them. So we got 31, 32. They produce so quickly too, especially from soon to be 4 castles. 32 of them, 70 Hussar. So he's trying to stabilize. He's coming out here getting some gold. He's mostly walled up. Once again, trying to build that oh my gosh, I did not realize this. He's just not getting forging. Okay, people, get your blacksmith upgrades. At least the attack ones if you're using melee, or the freaking arrow upgrades if you're going to be doing that. I mean, I guess he was going heavy into archers, so then maybe that's what he was focusing on. But come on, you've got 60 pikes now. You need to get your infantry upgrades. So he's trying to secure that hill again. Now this is a little bit of a trap. I purposely ran these guys in here. What do I have? Like 70 Hussars or so. Or I guess I got a few over here. But I want him to come in here. I want his pikes to follow me in. And I want my unique infantry to seal them off. I'll lose a couple of them, but it is what it is. I probably could have fought this and traded pretty decently too, honestly, with just these Winged Hussars. That's how strong they are. And the fact that he just now has, you know, the basic upgrades. But here we go. These guys are going to do a lot better job trading against these pikes. And my Winged Hussars, yeah, they can kill these villagers and take down this castle. Oh. Doink. F in the chat. Or in the comments. Whatever. RIP. And that castle's going to go down. And at this point, you look at the score difference, you look at your army being decimated. He has a lot of food, but he doesn't have the production buildings to really produce what he needs to produce. And so far, I've been able to counter things pretty well. His army's mostly gone, and there goes the castle. And he calls it GG. So right about, what was it? Here, yeah. Look at how much military he had versus how much military I have. Don't do that, guys. Players are playing differently. They're not just rushing the fast castle anymore, or even rushing the feudal. They're building little armies or big armies, and they're attacking, and it can cost you the game if you're not careful. So, there we go. 114 to 238. Army high. Eco. He had a little bit more on the wood, actually. But the food difference was huge, and that's what really helped out with building those Winged Hussars, is just having so much food. Finding those extra gold, finding those extra stone, having that map control so you can take it safely. It's pretty important. Getting to Imperial Age so you can get some trebs out. I didn't do it as fast as I could have or should have. But look at the map exploration. You want to focus on exploring the map as well whenever you get a chance, even if it's just 1 or 2 scouts running around, just trying to figure out, you know, where are the extra golds, where are the extra stones, where are the relics at, safe wood lines if your wood lines are being denied, and make sure you get those vills out, get those vills up. So he denied one of my castles. I think I denied 2 of his castles, and then took down his 1 castle. So yeah, just make sure you can get those castles up. try not to build doubt castles. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys.